Let's see. Here we have the kingdom.
Don't worry.
Oh,
And we
The
oh,
defiance
no,
gone.
the stats have changed, but all the other defiance is gone, but all the other stats remain. Okay,
okay.
so that's intriguing. I guess it's so I still working on I guess it's for balance.
And stability and authority went down.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense, I guess. Anyway, let's start as usual with my coronation. But who is going to be my chance now that Kairos is gone?
I'll do it. I might as well. I joined late last time. Your Majesty, we have won the throne from the king, from King Mthis,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah. But you must still answer to the council. As is tradition, they will decide what happens at your coronation.
What? But it's my coronation!
This isn't an absolute monarchy, Your Majesty. Everything has to be run past a council vote, even this. Shall we call the nobles in?
Okay, let's see what we can pick here.
Oh,
the
nice.
pagan
We have the
Northern
Northern ceremony. That's a new option.
Let's see, it would lower stability, lower faith, and increase defiance of the probably from the rest
Let's
of the
do
kingdom.
the northern one. Just
Well, you decide what my coronation is like.
No, we must, of course, religious ceremony. I mean, we are not
I kind of want
pagans.
to.
The king might be
I,
a
for
pagan.
one, want to show our northern brethren that
I
we
think we
support
should
the reign
parade
of the
the
king.
troops, actually.
I agree with parading the troops. That's what we've voted for. We must show the might of our warriors.
No, I think we need to hold a pagan ceremony. It's their culture, and our new king is from the north.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The pagans
wink, wink,
didn't
wink,
go
wink,
through a
wink.
pagan ceremony. This is
We're on
ironic.
your side.
I like all the
It's because we know we already had our ceremony when we sacrificed the old king.
You hold a traditional Northern
no one else
ceremony
knows, though.
in the palace. Of course, that means you're stripped nude, flocked with birches, and bathed in goat's blood while the gods can get chance the ancient rites of Arcana. It's all thoroughly pagan. The church is outraged, and so are the common folk. They should just be grateful you didn't include the ritual sacrifice. Council introduction.
Because they already did the ritual sacrifice.
You did it! You seized the throne! We shoved them where the chiefs could showed them what the thieves could do, didn't we? Shove them. Now just remember which side of your bread is buttered. You answer to us. Got it?
What if I govern for the good of the whole kingdom?
That's not what we agreed. We put that crown on your head. Don't make us take it away. Now introduce yourself to the rest of the council. But don't forget what I told you today.
Introduce myself to the patricians of the coast. It's it.
Okay. Okay. Blah. A pleasure, Your Serene Highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign.
Martian?
May the nine God bless your reign, Your Highness. I trust you will conduct yourself with honor and faith.
Why is this never me?
I do not know, Baron. The council immediately fills with raised voices meanwhile. Taken.
What do you think? Will he be a good little king and do as he's told?
Early to tell. But I have a bad feeling. We should have a backup plan. Just in case.
The path to victory. By Spy Master?
Do you want me to be the same spy master for both?
Up to you.
Do it.
Your Majesty, the history books do not look kindly upon usurpers, unless, of course, they prove themselves worthy of the throne they have stolen. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you?
What do I go? I want to be known as the father of the nation.
We do all have equal farming.
Interesting. Are you concerned for the welfare of the commoners, or just hoping for a favorable passage in the history books? I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall farming as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty.
Hey, Mthis, maybe this time you shouldn't try to piss off the patricians all the way.
Yeah, I know. We'll see what happens. Let's see what you guys' goals are first. First, the North. Harold of the Carfogal clan, infamous Northern rascal, stands precariously on the Longhouse crossbeam, spitting as they speak.
Lagana's rivers! Sven now sits the throne and the chiefs are in charge. But the other regions will already be scheming to depose him. Do we stay loyal to the new king or cut our losses and put me on the throne instead?
So now the chiefs get to pick if they want to be a loyalist or overthrow the king.
What do you think, Tay?
I say we back him for now, but we should focus on returning the path of the old god. We must work to lower the faith of these insipid religious usurpers and raise our own military.
Oh, they want to be a
I can
hornblower.
agree with.
The religion of Horatio Hornblower.
Right! A few months in the luxury of the palace, and King Sven has already forgotten the old ways, Help me take the throne, and I'll always be loyal to the North.
The chiefs plan to dig up Oldhill's legendary horn and use it to take over the kingdom. First must win the favor of the gods by diminishing the kingdom's belief in the Ninth. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must lower the combined total of all regions' faith to 12 or less in 4 seasons, and that's already succeeded. So you already on the path to the first
Because
stage.
you picked this stupid northern...
Nadia of the
It shall just be a continuous stream
point
of
out that-
northern chiefs replacing each other.
Nadia of the Alvicchio della... I cannot read that name.
Okay, Mr. Baron.
Alvicchio lineage, well known for sovereign prodigy, stands bathed in sunshine, speaking softly.
A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain on our honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered.
And what do you plan to do?
Oh, there's a clever play here.
Yeah, there is a very clever play.
What do you plan to do to overthrow the king?
Beat him to the ownership of
I
farming.
mean, we are servants of the god. I would say excommunication. We excommunicate him and overthrow him because he's a pagan.
Martian?
Okay.
Okay, you plan to excommunicate me.
Going for farming would have been really smart.
The grandees plan to persuade the archbishop to excommunicate the king. First, they must lower royal credibility. Advance the scheme, the grandees must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons, which it already is.
Okay.
And now the coast. Vassal of the Aurelius family, notorious coastal prodigy, scribbles with a well-used quail on a hardwood desk, speaking calmly.
Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Sven. Something must be done.
What do you plan to do?
Doppelganger.
Okay, what?
That's good.
We need intimidation, raising stability to
Not
fight
again.
the...
Why do you always go against us? It's like you always pick the opposite of ours. You stupid
Fine.
peasant.
Do it.
You stupid peasant.
I rule by this. You know you want to. Fuck them.
Corruption, because we're always bribing people.
Sip, we can hear the fan still.
Sorry.
I think corruption because we're the patricians and we're always trying to get them into debt and things. you
So
know.
are the other patricians gonna vote, or...?
Vote,
I
come
don't
on.
really know, so...
But to be fair, stability is always going to be good, so...
So intimidate.
Go with
Okay.
your heart.
Every time. Every
The
freaking
the
time.
patricians plan to hold the king hostage in his own palace. First, they must lull the spy master into a false sense of security. To advance their scheme, the patricians must raise stability to 5 or more in 4 seasons.
Oh, God.
And here we can
It's
see who
gonna
we're
be
dealing
Titan
with.
4.
Harold is my treacherous half-brother, Nadia is my distant cousin, and Basil is my embittered step-uncle. Now, let's go to the
So-
lowest land.
We don't want these religious freaks to.
Oh my, look at this
win.
royal gamble. Plus 600 treasury if the nobles vote for the selected option. If the nobles vote otherwise, minus 200 treasury.
Oh god.
Let's have it. That could be fun. That could be fun. Let's see. Oh, that's a dynasty event. It has a little marker here.
Oh, nice.
The Chosen of Baltor.
Hail, Lord Render, chosen of Valtor, the prophecy has come to pass. You sit upon the throne, as foretold in a time before time. But one last part of the prophecy remains. You must return Torgir Halbjorn's legendary axe to the north. It was stolen from us by King Harald the Great during his conquest of the clans. It belongs up in the Hall of Heroes, not in the palace vaults as another dusty relic.
King?
Am I gonna die again?
Yes, if you fucking oppose me, you little shit.
Look, the King family has died twice now.
Hey, you are
Third time,
that guy, yeah.
No, your August Majesty. What?
It's a very formal term for a king.
Yeah. No,
Semblance
your
towards
August
Augustus
Majesty.
Caesar, you know.
Freaking Augustus. That act was given to King Harald as a symbol of the chief's submission to the throne. To return it would fan the flames of northern independence.
This is your destiny. This is why you took the throne.
Oh. Timeshare! That's funny.
Oh my god.
Fucking kidding me.
I think that is amazing. We must do that.
I think I'm gonna vote for the set of a timeshare.
Well, clearly we should send the axe back home
So, obviously.
Okay, I mean, if the king wants that, sure.
I mean, he hasn't done anything really to make us hate him, so
I kind of want to see what the timeshare does.
that too.
It's probably gonna be pretty funny, yeah.
It sounds promising.
You strike a
Come back
compromise.
to bite you since it's percentage.
You strike a compromise. The axe shall spend its winters in the north, and it will return to the palace for summer. You taken.
Love it.
Taken. Are you talking?
Yes, I was. Yes.
I didn't
We
hear
didn't hear
anything.
you.
We didn't hear
No one
before.
hear that? I'll try again. By the old gods, I never thought Valtor's ancient prophecy would end in a timeshare agreement. Perhaps we read the signs wrong.
Unfortunately, on its first journey north, it gets lost in a river crossing. The chiefs are devastated, and the peasants take it as a dire omen.
Great stability.
An invitation.
Your Majesty, this year we will be holding the Winter Feast in my clan hall. It would be an honor if you could attend.
I look forward to it.
Ha! We are looking forward to having you back in the north where you belong.
Well, obviously, like, of course I would on the Winter Feast. I'm a Northman at this time, you know? Like,
The
makes
funny
sense.
thing,
But it's very
the religious
dangerous for
crazy
it.
nuts have a better military than the chiefs.
Yeah, I know, right? The honor.
Yeah, that's.
It's
Well,
because
part of
the
that
last
is
king
because-
always sent us to, you know,
Tradition, each region offers a selection of elite guards. The chiefs with their most famous warrior heroes. The patricians with champion gladiators from the arena, and the grandees offer the fiercest battle nuns from the Sisterhood of Steel, copyright included. Think carefully. See, these guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to coin above all. You'll choose our northern warriors, won't you, your grace? Don't tell me you've gone soft and southern already.
Tell me about the Southern Battle Nuns.
Terrifying warriors, and they've sworn a vow of silence, so at least they won't spill state secrets. But their faith and loyalty is to the church above all, even your safety.
I have made my decision.
I await your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty.
I shall take the coastal gladiators.
No, you shouldn't.
Mother of mountains, Your Greatness, how could you choose them?
Agree! How could you choose them?
Yeah, no, we agree with you.
The gladiators arrive a few weeks later. They men are bare-chested and women underdressed, eager to show off their bodies as much as their weaponry. They gather behind your throne and begin oiling themselves up.
Oh, God, be praised.
Now I see why you chose them.
You got
The
your own
Spartans.
custodies there.
Okay, so this is the auction. Taken. How this works is once I click the auction button, you all have 1 minute to spend your money on 2 buildings. Only the 2 most funded buildings will actually be built, and only the 2 most funded buildings will also subtract your wealth.
Look at the stupidly rich Lego there.
Yeah. I'm thinking, Lego, that we ought to promote the sciences in our kingdom.
Exactly.
So, I'm gonna start the auction. You have 1 minute.
I think a library would be useful.
Yeah, the library. Yeah, I'd love a library too. How much?
Damn it, they will
Oh, too much, too much. We're spending too much on the library.
It's a very important library.
Looks like it's going to be the observatory and the library so far.
And last time,
Russian, I-
3 seconds left spans
I
it.
won't put money into the prison
Yeah.
now because we are still on track because they need to have it on 5.
Yeah, and it's way too expensive at this point. Yeah.
And they have way more money, so yeah.
And do remember, you will be refunded all your wealth if your building does not get funded. So,
So,
That's worth knowing. Thank you.
but I won't even try it.
I don't know if I overbid on that with the observatory,
No,
but
it's fine.
I think we're okay.
I mean, look how much money I have.
You chiefs have more than enough money, so.
Yeah.
and looks like it's the library and the observatory that got funded.
And often it's good to spend your wealth early because there's a lot of events where you can just lose your money.
And events where you can gain more money, you know. So,
Finding a
Always.
troll in the dungeon!
I'm actually curious about the troll in the dungeon.
How very northern.
Your Majesty, the Palace Watch are reporting that there's a troll. Sorry, a troll downstairs in the dungeon.
What's a troll?
Violent, brutish creatures. I've no idea how one got into our dungeon, but we'd better do something about it.
Oh my god, is this the one
I'll deal with
the monster from the Hordlings last time?
Oh my god, it might be.
Oh.
Send in the oiled up men and women.
Let me talk with the troll instead.
Your Majesty,
A
I'm
good northerner should.
not sure that's wise.
You slide past her and descend into the dungeons. 2 watch officers stand guard over a troll who's snoring in the middle of an empty cell. Seems to have torn a hole in the dungeon wall. Officers poke it until it wakes up.
Oh my god, that's stupid.
Usually the officers poke the troll with their long pole axes. After a few rumble grunts, one eye opens. Who wants to be the troll?
What?
Baron, I guess.
Yeah, but
It is Aaron now. Aaron is a troll.
How did you get in here?
it's a very... Yeah, okay. I'm exiled from my people, so I go hungry a lot. Cities usually got food, but some peasants saw me, chased me into catacombs, ended up here. Wherever here is.
These are the dungeons of the royal palace.
You mean to say that wall I broke belonged to you? Sorry.
You'll need to fix the damage you did to my wall. The troll sighs heavily. It sounds like it's a ship running aground.
Yes, I suppose I should.
Over the next few hours, the troll helps patch up the hole. Meanwhile, you treat your bedroom for some much-needed shut-eye. It's been a very strange evening indeed. Okay,
That's a very nice troll.
I guess trolls are not bad people, isn't it?
And very... He could speak very good. Like,
The boy of the coast.
Oh, the North raiding the coast.
Who do you think is raiding us? Your Serene Highness, those damn chiefs are up to their old tricks. Chief Carfogel has been leading his warriors on raids into my lands.
I'm right, I have.
That's the wrong voice. Nobody was hurt, but they... fuck. Nobody was hurt, but they shook down my peasants for petty coin and stole lemons straight from my finest groves.
Just a bump to Chief Garfogel.
How dare you accuse me of something like that again, and it's my axe you'll answer to. Your Greatness, I have no idea what Lady Patrician Sybil Tefudia is talking about.
Toothida.
Maybe she's had too much wine, eh?
I say, with a royal gamble, we should send a spy master to investigate these claims.
Obviously, as we do things in the Honourable North, she should bring proof.
Damn right she should.
We should have a spy master investigate. It's two people accusing each other of lies.
It's a proper way.
We need a third party to investigate.
And I get some
Unfortunately,
money.
that does fund the king.
I'm insulted that the council doesn't believe me.
And I'm insulted that the council doesn't believe me.
Very good.
You said the spy master received Lady Patrician Sybil what was the name again?
Toothida.
Toothida. Accusation of salt water. But the northern border is distant. It'll be a few weeks before she gets back. And now, finding
want
a
to
steps.
It doesn't look that bad in distance.
Is it the same mother again? No.
Nope.
Your Majesty, it is important you find a spouse sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding a legible candidate. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind?
I do not mind any.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messages to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer.
It's an easy enough decision. You'll marry into the chiefs as we agreed before you took the throne, right? Right?
Just bully the king with every decision. There's always like a chief sitting there.
In a picturesque castle overlooking the southern city of Aranjar, two grandees are lying back and enjoying the sun.
I'm already dead. Great. The city may look peaceful, but underneath it's nothing but discontent. All across the kingdom, peasants are sharpening their cutlery and barricading their shacks.
You died last time because I had an honorable duel with you.
They know a storm is coming, and who better to blame but the king himself?
Exactly. The commoners are afraid, and it's time for them to find their faith.
Oh.
The next stage, the Grants must raise all regions' faith to a combined total of 10 in 4 seasons.
Oof.
And now I can tax the regions. But I don't think there's a need for a high tax at the moment, so I'll just keep a common tax across the board. Nobody should be angry about that, I hope.
Seems so.
Angry and bribed.
I need to ask you to call the kingdom's IRS to investigate Lego.
Now, that's
That's what the spy master was doing.
That's what the eligible options.
I have found 3 potential matches for you. One eligible young candidate for each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance.
Yes, I know.
Ignore the fact that you married into the chiefs, or your prior person married into the chiefs, and they were promptly sacrificed.
Yeah. The chance will lead you to the Great Hall,
here.
where they've arranged 3 ports and eases.
Yeah,
For now,
sure.
each is called by a cloth. Alright then, let's see the eligible candidates. Here we scrape the cloth of the first portrait.
This is Skald, firstborn son of the Northern Tegan clan. Apparently he can be a little shy with strangers, but I'm sure he's wonderful when he comes out of his shell.
Bromance.
He's
Go for the bromance.
He sounds like a patrician. He's made himself quite wealthy with a series of shrewd investments. People say he nurses a grudge, though.
Can I make the observation
Do you
that,
have an alliance?
that both candidates from the north, the one before was a bookworm, and this one is a shy guy with investments. Like,
That doesn't make any sense. I thought the North was savages.
They are technically. I can see the
Everyone
appeal, I
that's
suppose.
president
He
is
did
the
not marry
southernmost
this
spread
person.
about us.
I vote the patricians get them
Oh
on
yeah,
their side.
unknown. You can join the game while it's going if you don't know.
Well, considering the farming
there's,
and considering the farming and military score of the chiefs, I'd say he's made investments in blacksmithing and farming.
So yeah, unknown. You can still join the game. Like you can see the thing
Yeah,
here.
I'm trying that right now.
Okay, good. Then well, I'll just wait for you to be in here.
I'm kind of surprised I'm still alive.
Yeah, honestly. Let's see.
Is it
He's made himself
good,
quite
sir?
wealthy with a series of sweet investments. I can see the appeal, I suppose.
From the coast, we have Camilla, the wealthy heiress to Lady Patrician Sybil Thucydides' estate. She wasn't originally the heiress, but her elder brother had an unfortunate
Sister.
accident. Elder sister, sorry.
says-
Yeah. Hello. Her interests are typical of the coast. Money, money, and money.
Well,
And making more of it. Unfortunately, she's quite bad at it. All her business deals seem to fall through.
It could be worse.
So, if you want a
Could be okay.
patrician, you clearly go with the chief on
my
this one.
son!
And
Ooh.
finally from the south, Bologna, the eldest daughter of the unknown lineage. You see that scar? She got that in a duel. She's always challenging people over some slight. The only thing she cares for is her faith, which she places above all worldly concerns. Despite that, though, she's said to have collected sins like a soldier collects medals.
Damn.
So we
Not
need
bad.
enough.
Not bad at all.
So we on the list.
I vote for bromance.
What do you think?
I mean, out of all three options, the bromance is the best one.
What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance.
I have
Just
made my
look-
decision.
And the last time you married into the chiefs.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
being
which
married
of
into
them
the
do you
chiefs.
wish to marry?
Bellona of the South.
yes,
Oh, nice.
she can protect you.
It's gonna be the end
I'll
of
make
you.
the arrangement.
Nice.
And that's in the... Oh, wait, I still have some more. Alright. There's Stargazing. Winter Feast or Stargazing first? Let's go with Stargazing from the South.
Go stargazing first. Maybe Bologna will show up.
Oh, it's unknown. You can voice yourself.
Oh, nice. Grandi unknown. Oh, this simply can't go on, Your Majesty. These arch-boffins think they know everything, but they know nothing of the ninth god's wrath.
Who wants to be a scholar?
Your
I
Majesty.
can just.
We found a perfect site for an observatory, high in the southern hills, built on its grandee unknown's lands, and he refuses to let us build there.
Well, I wouldn't.
Is you again unknown?
Oh, yeah, such things are heresy. The stars are just as big and close as the ninth god intended. Who put you up to this idea, I bet it was one of those patricians, like King 3.
How dare you?
Okay, let's see here.
Well, why am I mean?
I say a royal gamble that we construct the observatory.
Yes, we should construct the observatory. I agree.
We must construct the observatory.
No, we must forbid this heresy. No, we our things. We need to raise faith. That's our goal.
I mean, either one is problematic for us, so let's just support construction, you know?
Thank you.
Oh.
After all, we must remember the insult paid to both of our territories with the king's questionable decision of marriage.
I can't just refuse an observatory.
I must say, the investments he made in my blacksmithing company was very good.
And now your character argued against observatory.
I know, yes.
The grandees grumble and groan, but construction goes ahead. Over time, the observatory provides new jobs and brings many traveling scholars to the land, paying for itself many times over.
At least something.
Yeah, you got some
Yeah, still again the best region of all.
Winter Feast.
Winter Feast.
After weeks of leading your baggage train along perilous mountain roads, you finally arrive at the snow-swept clan clan hall of Chief Carfogel. The hall is crammed with all chiefs of the north, sitting cheek to cheek along tables groaning under the weight of food and ale.
Welcome, Your Majesty, to my humble hall. Take a seat and grab a drink.
It is customary at Winter Feast to exchange gifts with the host. What did you bring?
Indeed, what did you bring?
I brought an axe with an emerald encrusted shaft.
Oh yeah.
What extraordinary craftsmanship. Useless as a flagon full of seawater, of course. But it certainly looks pretty. I'll make sure all the chiefs know of your generosity.
After that,
money
the feast lasts long into the night. The fires roar, and the bards sing songs of the old days, and a lake of ale is consumed. After a couple of hours, you are extremely drunk.
Following in the traditions of your people.
The chiefs appreciate how much you're getting into the spirit of things. They always laugh at your mumbled jokes. Someone claps you on the shoulder so hard your crown falls into your beard. As the winter feast draws on, the snow piles up outside the doors. The winter hall turns raucous. Your memory is blotchy, but you still recall taking part in a contest. At Winter Feast, the chiefs challenge each other to various games.
Yes.
You soon find yourself facing Rin in
Nice, and eating the
a game of chess.
We must keep the tradition on. A game of chess, like with Lego.
It's a shame it wasn't a game of chess
I
against
failed.
me.
You're far too drunk to play chess. After you swiftly checkmate, you argued the king should be allowed to hide inside the rook, which much to everyone's embarrassment. The next morning, the chiefs are scattered around the hall, groaning and nursing their hangovers. You wake up in an even worse state, sprawled onto a table, your clothing disheveled. Even worse, your crown is missing. Fortunately, Chief Carfogel comes to your rescue. He gets you washed and finds your crown before any rumors can spread. Hiding your embarrassment, you bid farewell to the chiefs and begin the long, perilous journey back to the capital.
Indeed, aren't I helpful?
And also rich.
Let's see.
Helpful, am I not?
I'm not sure if I want any of these things.
More stability.
Yeah, but I quite like the laws I have
All for
currently.
unity, dude.
Like, Royal Gamble has been pretty good to me so far.
Can't you just click on end year? You don't have to adopt them.
Yeah, I don't have to adopt anything, alright.
But you definitely do.
Oh, that's
Gosh dang it.
shark attacks!
Come on, leave us alone.
Shark attacks?
Upsetting news from the coast, Your Majesty. Several peasants have been killed by a shark. I've already sent your condolences.
It's you, Mum.
Oh god, it's me as well. You can't close my beach.
Excuse me?
That beach is vital for coastal tourism. You can't close it just because a few people got on the wrong end of a fish.
Well, now I want to close it.
You can't. I'll take this all the way to the council.
Oh.
We need to raise stability.
Yeah.
We should hire an adventurer to hunt down the man-eater.
Yeah, Royal Gamble, hire an adventure to hunt down the man-eater.
I think we should keep the beach open.
I think we should shut down the beach.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Shouldn't we should keep the beach open. I mean, come on, it's.
I'm gonna go with hire an adventurer.
You lose money if you vote against what the Royal Gamble.
No. I
They
lose money.
lose it.
The king
Oh, you
loses
lose money.
if the royal
Yeah,
gamble
we don't
isn't shown.
benefit at all from the Royal Gamble.
Oh, okay.
We must hire an adventurer, as is the tradition of Skyrim. A settlement needs your help.
Oh, an adventurer.
Dead eyes, like a doll's eyes.
The shark?
No, I was just thinking about my landlord. I really need to make rent this month. I can kill this shark for you, no problem. Just give me the cash up front.
Holy fuck, he's expensive.
The adventurer proves as good as his word, armed with nothing but a spear and a pair of tiny swimming trunks. He brings the man-eater to justice. Across the coast, people celebrate your wisdom. Tourists come from miles around to see the shark's immense carcass hanging from a hook.
Yeah,
How about
that
the
worked
duck?
out pretty well,
This has
actually.
been the fine tradition of the North. Get someone to fuck it up wearing fuck all, drunk off their tits, give them a big weapon, there we go!
An eyewitness account. A spy master. The spy master has finally returned from investigating Lady Patrician Sybil's claims on raids of her lands.
tell the king what you told me.
Who's the peasant?
Your Majesty, there ain't different. There's nasty Northern brutes stole my chickens and burned my barn. But I never saw Chief Carfogles leading them. They looked like they were just a bunch of warriors out on their own.
By the old gods, if this is true, it shames me. If my own warriors are acting against my orders, it's a sign I've failed as a leader.
Yes, you have.
If the council will permit me, I'll take my warriors on a dangerous quest as penance for my failure and to teach them the meaning of loyalty.
That sounds good.
Oh, don't fall for this. I'm so sorry, Act. All along, and now he's just trying to avoid a real punishment.
Actually, I say we throw a lot of them in prison. No.
Interesting.
way. No, actually. Have the voice executed for robbery and disobeying orders.
The quest!
Quest, of course.
I am with you, my king.
To eliminate some of our valiant warriors would be unwise. We must work together for the common good.
We need to make an example out of these robbers. That can't be tolerated.
Exactly.
What do you think, Sib?
They raided your lands. Come on, no mercy.
Yeah,
I'm
robbery
deciding.
and
Ah, no. Shit.
Fuck it.
I mean, you could still have tied it with a quest.
We'll remember this.
I understand, Your Majesty. But it's a shame. The wee lads and lasses didn't mean any harm. They just wanted to go on a raid, like their ancestors used to.
Soon enough, the raiders have all been tracked down and hanged from the nearest available trees.
But Chief Carfogel should be in prison too, but I'll take justice where I can get it.
He
Now?
wasn't there, so he's not guilty.
The royal wedding.
In my opinion.
Your wedding is to
are
Bellona
nobles ever
is
rational?
naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. A week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Feels like you're the only one not taking part. Said you're getting ready for the ceremony. To know if you're standing in St. Bertram's Cathedral with Bellona at your side. And who wants to be the Archbishop?
Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Then I pronounce you king and wife.
After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. You know, if Bellona dances so vigorously that she spills wine all over herself.
Oh no.
By the time you find yourself alone with Bellona, it's past midnight, and you've never felt more tired. This is from your family unknown, so you can voice it.
Yeah. Good God, I am so drunk, and yet somehow not drunk enough. Time for more wine.
Servants, bring us wine!
Ha, that's the spirit.
Shall we go to bed together?
Maybe not. No time like the present, eh?
He swings back the last specks of her wine and leads you to bed.
It's more than the former queen who
Yep.
I think never shared the bed of her husband.
Yep.
She did once.
Northern
Forget them now.
sagas.
They slept in separate chambers.
Yeah, we had separate chambers. Northern
First
sagas.
time.
Northern sagas tell of Oddhill's horn, once gifted to mortals by the honey-blooded prince himself, and lost to the snows of time, never to be found again. Until now.
By all the gods, can you believe it? This has been the most bountiful spring in living memory. The grass is green, the sun is warm. Even our sheep have given birth in record numbers.
It's the work of Otheld, my friend. We've spent many months beseeching him, and now he has rewarded us the means to overthrow the king's regime. Just I did my hair up again. It looks great.
Truly? You mean to say he has pointed us to his horn?
Aye, but it's far to the north, in the ice giant's territory, the frozen wastes. We'll need a hardy force of heroes to stand any chance of retrieving it. Which we got.
The next stage, they must raise their military to 5 or more.
Yes.
That's gonna be hard. Anchored a few miles from the sunny coast, Lord Patrician Aurelius has invited his closest confidants aboard his yacht.
Of course, the rich people have yachts.
Our plans are going better than expected. The spy master thinks that all is well in the kingdom, and while the cat's away, the mice shall play.
Ugh. Must you compare us to mice? Dastardly creatures. And I can never trap them properly.
Funny you should mention traps. Our next step is to replace the palace watch with our own agents.
We already control the honor guard. We send them grease and oil every month. If we can buy the loyalty of the
You
watch,
really are a
we will have
fool,
complete
Mthis.
control of the palace.
The next is going to push us lower treasury to 1,500 or less in 2 seasons.
Ooh,
Again?
that'll be tough.
It wasn't that hard.
Ooh, so yeah, you're all on your second stage. Ooh, this is gonna go fast, isn't it?
Your Majesty. I was gonna say what the spy master was doing at the top.
Ah. Okay, let's see. The good word. What the hell is this? Oh, it's my wife.
Greetings, Sven. I've had an idea.
My wife.
As I'm sure you know, my fellow grandees have been shirking their religious duties a bit recently. Faith in the ninth god could certainly be higher in the south right now.
Yes, good.
Problem is the feeling of disconnection from the church here in the capital. But I think if the message came from one of their own, it might make a difference.
You want to become a preacher?
And not a preacher exactly, just an ambassador, I suppose, to show them what it means to be a faithful adherent of the ninth god. Will you give me your blessing?
Go forth and bring the good word to them, my love.
Thanks, I guess. Praise the ninth.
This
I'll
was a
make
horrible
preparation
decision.
immediately.
Yeah, absolutely terrible.
You remember how they said she collected sins like badges of
Yeah,
honor
this is not
earlier,
gonna go
right?
well. Word spreads fast and the queen's source will tour the south. Thousands flock to the town's abilities where she plans to stop. Once she arrives, Bellona gives a series of impassioned speeches to the locals, pleading with them to abandon their heathen ways.
Long live the
Yes.
Strikes a chord.
Speeches.
The Archbishop happily announces that the church attendance is rising all across the region.
Lovely.
Long
I
live the
consider
queen!
this a win.
Definitely gonna backfire later.
A fishy wedding.
Your Majesty, the Archduke of Saul has invited you to his forthcoming wedding.
No, Martin is a chancellor. Yep.
Wah, you're stealing my character. Your Majesty, the Archduke of Saul has invited you to his forthcoming wedding. Your attendance would help shore up relations between our two great nations.
Oh no.
By the ninth, great nation, the Isle of Saul is nothing more than a nest of pirates and cutthroats.
And I heard it isn't proper marriage anyway. The Archduke is marrying a fish.
The groom is a fin folk, one of the denizens of the sea, perfectly sapient and actually amphibious.
Oh, hi, Inquisitor.
Well, the church doesn't agree with a man marrying a fish. We mustn't legitimize this farce by allowing the king to attend.
Ooh.
We are a progressive nation. I say we allow the king to attend.
Yeah.
Are we though? I mean, it's a
Obviously, the
fish.
king should attend.
Yeah, you know what? I actually want to
The king
gamble. I
should
want to
attend this wedding.
attend this.
Look, if the
No, we
king
must-
can't,
We
if the
must
king
condemn
can't
it.
attend a fish folk wedding, he can't attend my wedding.
Do
We
we
must condemn this. It's just wrong.
Oh, this is funny.
And they are
Like, you know you
foreigners.
have to
They
vote
are
for
foreigners.
Vaporeon.
Ah.
International diplomacy comes first. Excellent. The wedding is
Fuck the
scheduled for
treasury.
next year. I'll inform the Archduke that you shall be delighted to attend.
This kingdom is sliding into madness. Madness.
When it's
I'm right,
announced
it
that you will
is.
attend the wedding, the grandees are naturally scandalized. But the peasants, sentimental as ever, are in favor of your decision. Public opinion turns against the overly strict church.
The faith
Right.
can't go
All the
long.
hard work of the queen undone.
Well, not quite. We still have +5, right?
A comet has been sighted.
Oh no, not again.
Minus one visibility.
stability.
A blood-dreaded comet.
Comet! No, it's Char!
A blood-dreaded comet was
Must be because
spotted
of
in the
the
night sky over the
wedding.
south, your holiness. The peasants are claiming it's a terrible omen.
Is it 3
The
times
comet
as fast?
The comet fog on the verge of panic. Is there anything I can do?
Tell the church the spells have
being
based on
peasants, come on.
superstitions.
Surely this cannot
Oh
backfire.
no.
Oh no.
The priest of the south
Yes!
The priest of the south preached that the comet is actually a good omen due to a new interpretation of an obscure cluster of stars. Unfortunately, the peasants don't believe a word of it. For a few weeks the south is gripped in panic. Riots break out in the streets, soothsayers wander the land, foretelling doom.
Right. We were so close.
The
So
hard
close.
work of my family.
And we have another
undone.
auction. And you already know what to do here, so yeah.
Rin
Yeah,
does
we know what to do.
Oh yeah, Rin,
What's an auction?
Rin, no.
Right, we do.
How the thing here works is essentially, once I start the auction, you have 1 minute to spend money on 2 of these buildings. Only the 2 most paid for buildings will actually be built, and you will only and you will only lose wealth from those 2 buildings. So let's say you have a third building you waste a lot of money on, you will get all that money back because the third building does not get built.
Okay. Well, we want to go to the fortress, right?
Buildings suck.
We desperately want that fortress.
We desperately.
We desperately don't want that fortress.
Let's grab
We are a
that
peaceful
observatory.
nation.
No,
Let's
we
grab
need
that
to get
observatory.
Anyway,
people.
Don't try to oppose me at my gold. It's ruthless effort.
oh, it's between a
You know,
fort.
let's just let them bankrupt themselves real quick. Actually, I have a ton of gold. I should probably spend a bunch of it.
Oh, okay.
And we agreed not to do like last second.
Yeah, no last second. There's still half a minute left, so.
Shit!
Oh, this is a lot
I
of
get my
money.
money back.
I have more
You
money
don't.
to spend.
Stop. It's the economy, fools.
The economy, you fools, yeah.
The best part is, I get no, don't spend any more money on the observatory. Okay,
I didn't
actually-
really spend money to begin with, so
Okay, look, just let go. Let go.
We said no last second spending, you
Oh, that was close.
Who's cheating?
well, we're bankrupt now.
Yeah, that's how it's kind of.
So how do you get
My
more money?
gold! My gold! It pays for military.
Island places. Okay.
We arm our soldiers with golden weapons.
I
Your
know.
Majesty, Your Holiness, something most strange has occurred in the Ghost Sea.
Oh no.
A new island has risen halfway between our shore and the Isle of Sal.
You see? It was bad.
Yes, indeed. You should never have gone to that wedding.
I've not even
The
gone there
Finns
yet.
raised
definitely
it from
should've
the
went to the wedding.
depths using their weird ocean magic.
It's true, Your Majesty. The Finn folk raised the island to celebrate the marriage of their prince to the Archduke of Saal. They will gift it to him on the day of the ceremony.
My marshal.
I was the marshal. Should I keep being the marshal?
Yeah, keep being him.
This is terrible news. That island is of immense strategic importance. We can't let it fall into Salish hands.
Oh no. I am not paying a wizard. I am not paying a wizard.
Wizard would be
Okay.
hilarious.
I have
Negotiate.
We must send Charles to use the to sabotage the wedding.
That's funnier. But,
Plan that cannot possibly go wrong.
Oh my god.
you know, if my fellow patricians want to support that, go ahead.
I can't decide. Everything is terrible.
Yeah, it's
Oh
well,
no.
I'd still
I
think
want to
it's
see. I want to see.
Martian, why are you?
I
wanna
don't know.
see-
You can continue.
Yes,
this is gonna be stupid.
I don't like Elk.
Sorry.
I guess he's just laughing.
Sorry, I was just trying to breathe. Oh, hang on. I didn't agree to this.
Just seduce the fish man, you wimp.
What the Marshal is trying to say is that you're unattached, and the Chancellor of the Kingdom. You'd make a far better match for this Finfolk Prince than the Archduke of some rainy little island.
Your Majesty, listen to reason. Don't send me underwater to propose marriage to some damp little frog creature.
Sorry.
Just go and see what happens. No pressure.
Oh.
Exactly. Just talk to him. See if there's a spark.
There won't be a bloody spark. I'll be underwater.
That's actually a lot of pressure too. So the king lied.
With great reluctance, your chancellor eventually persuaded to go on a clandestine visit to one of the Finn folks' undersea villages. I cannot wait to see what happens with that. That sounds hilarious. Giant spiders. Oh, Ren, it's you.
Your Majesty, a forest on my land has been completely overrun by giant spiders. Some are as big as horses. The trees are shrouded in webs and travelers are going missing. You must put a stop to this.
Okay,
Now, the bounty did work out pretty well last time, like the adventurer, so I mean, I would heartily encourage.
I mean, I'm bounty personally.
Yeah,
The bounty worked last time.
We
I
could
just
also
need to get burned.
yeah, you know what? We can put a bounty on them.
No,
get
I
money
think we
if
should
it's like
learn to coexist with giant spiders.
No, we are not coexisting with giant spiders.
What is
Oh,
the
Monarch wants to put a bounty on them. and
Monarch's
he wants to spend
votes.
the money for it.
Baron Monarch's vote just gives one extra vote, my vote, on that thing.
Okay. Burn it with fire.
It's gonna be, we put a bounty on them.
Governors are like, burn it with fire.
You send an urgent message to the Adventurers Guild. The next day, a band of scarred ruffians with impractical weapons appear before the council to hear your problem. Who's the adventurer?
I'll take
Oh,
it.
that was me.
everyone.
Oh, so yes,
Giant spiders, is it? Damn it, those things give me the creeps. Oh, that was the wrong voice.
Who cares? It's fine.
Me too, that's why I want them gone.
We'll do our best. No promises.
Soon the adventurers are stacking spirelegs high in your throne room and walking out with pockets full of gold.
This totally won't result in a cobra situation like in India.
Yes.
Chief Ren is pleased to inform you that the spider problem has been mostly solved, and emergents are returning to the roads.
The
Is it just me, or was it more expensive to get rid of the
powerful.
shark than it was the spiders?
Yeah, it actually was. About your heir.
About your hair.
Your marriage to Bellona has grown strong and steady, like an old castle wall. Though it began as a political arrangement, it's blossomed into something like love.
Aw.
It's high time you thought about an heir. Martin?
Elk.
Oh, I'm
Elk.
there. I'm
Fish
there
fucker.
somehow. I didn't realise that.
Try and make it sound like you're breathing through a snorkel.
Oh
Like,
God, no! Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. But something is still missing. You need an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard. Or the youngest of one of your many cousins.
My wife and I will have a child together.
The traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from your ruling so you can get down to business.
we shall celebrate proper northern fashion. It's time to get busy!
Back at Chief Carfogel's clan hall, a troop of warriors are gathering for the journey north, but their numbers leave something to be desired.
Yeah, we're lacking. You call us an army? This is barely enough warriors to raid a chicken coop. How are we supposed to brave the ice giants with these greenhorns?
We're working on it. It'll take time for our warriors to join us.
We put out a call over a year ago. By the Starflayer. Get us more warriors, will you? I don't care how.
The chiefs aim to raise their military to at least 5.
Probably stop that, Mthis.
Yeah, I know. The
I
southern
feel
plot
like if we had befriended the spiders, our military would surely have gone up.
the southern plot has slowed to a crawl. 2 grandees wade through the water gardens of a sprawling villa. One gesturing angrily at the air as a number of flamingos look on.
The king is clearly working against us. He's a heathen, yeah, of course he do. I wouldn't put it past the other reasons either. They must know what we are up to.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
What does it matter? We have the power of the Night God on our side.
We need more than that.
Don't blaspheme. Soon the church will be all powerful, and we will be its champions.
The grandees aim to raise all beings' combined faith
That's
to
extra
10 of them.
doped.
I think you need to stop that too, Mthis.
Somewhere along the coast, the Lord Patrician Aurelius strolls in his olive grove, accompanied by a close friend.
Drones raining through a fucking garden.
Some of our bribes have been accepted, but not enough. The king is paying the palace watch well enough that their loyalties aren't easily swayed.
So, we have some of the watch in our pocket? Isn't that enough?
No, not yet. We can't make a move until we're sure we won't be discovered.
Patricians aim to lower treasuries to 1,500 or less.
I think you should let that one happen, Mthis.
Can we send again Inquisitors to the north?
You know what? I think you need to bribe us to make sure we're loyal.
Yeah, Your Majesty, the south really needs a bit of support here.
You know what? Yeah, bribe the South too.
We are struggling. We really need.
You should just bribe everybody, actually. How about that?
I could not afford
You want
that.
to keep us loyal, right?
You should bribe the grandees.
Common tax.
It's fair. Though the patricians did do okay.
Yeah, they did do particularly well, you're right. Oh no. Oh no. But that's your bearing on the sea first.
Under DC.
Your Majesty, I have returned from my underwater visit to the Finfolk village, and, well, there's no easy way to say this. I would like you to meet my husband, Prince Glob.
Can I do this?
Yes, please.
But I'm flying.
So there was the spark.
My magic reed slipped from my mouth and I almost drowned until Glob saved me with a kiss. After that, well, it was Lev.
Blurb.
At least this definitely means the Archduke of Saar won't be getting hold of that island. Prince Glob has assured me it's ours now to do as we please, Lord Marshal.
Anything for my wonderful bottles. I'm so sorry.
Let's see what the council wants to do with our new island. I won't mention my new husband, it'll complicate matters.
No, let's mention that was hilarious.
Okay, let's see.
I think we should use it for controlling trade routes. It's an island after.
We
Yes.
we should give it to the church.
I say
Yeah, the
we
church.
should use it for controlling trade routes. With a royal gamble.
Trade is the lifeblood of the South, is it?
Every vote against it reduces the treasury, correct?
Yes. No, just if it doesn't pass, you know.
If it doesn't pass,
if
you
it
only
doesn't
lose
pass.
200.
Yeah. So we don't want it to pass.
Oh! I think that's
The
all
church.
the votes. That's all the votes. Okay.
We really didn't want the church to gain faith either.
Yeah.
Oh
but
my god! That's a lot of faith.
That did
Yeah.
not reduce the treasury enough. We needed more votes.
The
Yes.
church immediately sets about building a nunnery on the island. As thanks, priests sing your praises in their sermons.
We just have to reduce faith again, you know?
Meanwhile, with the Archduke's wedding called off, he becomes the object of mockery throughout Celeste Ave. But he'll survive. After all, there are plenty more fish in the sea.
Literally.
We literally stole. We literally stole.
Now let's immediately put the South down a peg again.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Your Highness, there's been a terrible fire in the city of Saranona. Where once were buildings, there is now a field of smoldering ash. Dozens of peasants have died.
What caused this
Only
fire?
dozens?
Filled with religious convictions, the townsfolk seized the traveling wizard and attempted to burn him at the stake for practicing dark magic.
Oh no, you don't mess with wizards.
He walked out of the city unharmed. The same cannot be said for those who tried to burn him.
You don't mess with wizards. This is why you never tangle with wizards.
I didn't ask how big the square was. I said I cast fireball.
I was hoping for the council might unlock some funds for the treasury so we could rebuild.
I agree. We should unlock funds from the treasury.
Oh.
Tax.
We should rebuild
Should offer no help. They chose this fate for themselves.
Yeah, offer no help.
No, oh my god, I just
They
spotted.
chose to
Oh
mess with the
no,
wizards.
no.
Okay,
Wait,
fine and
they
punish the
could've
wizard.
known better.
We need to spend treasury money.
Oh no.
We need to drain the treasury.
Not the wizards.
Why did you veto the first one?
Because
If you didn't want us going after the wizard, you could have just let us rebuild the city exactly as it was.
But my question and then unknown, why did you vote for fight and punish the wizard? It goes down on faith.
And it
No,
completely
He does. Oh, he does.
evil way.
You didn't say so.
no. Are we really going after a wizard?
It fucks the faith far.
That's because you blocked rebuilding it.
In the stream, you see little icons.
Yeah, but it also says in the buttons on the other screen.
Okay. A wizard
didn't say
named
it.
Gordias is deemed responsible for the fire. You sent a squad of soldiers to arrest him and bring him in for questioning. The soldiers are found a week later, scattered around the field, reduced to bones and ashes.
The faith is still too high.
The
but
superstitious
this is-
townsfolk whisper that the wizards are above the laws of both king and god. Meanwhile, the grandees, who bear the cost of rebuilding, grumble that the money would have been more appreciated than their ham-fisted attempt at justice.
Stop it from being rebuilt.
Mthis, why did you veto the rebuilding?
Because it would have been too much money.
No, they would have been just no money.
We wouldn't have won. Even if we went to the next step, it's not like we win.
That's true. That's true.
Mthis,
Yeah.
the one that
You
was
vetoed
blocked
it at
out
the
was
end, you saw the
rebuild.
treasury, not thinking of the repercussions.
Yeah.
The option that was blocked out was rebuilding with stone because you didn't have enough money. The
Yeah.
top one was normal rebuilding, and you vetoed that.
Yeah, I know.
So obviously everyone would go and bugger you up, but with the wizard.
Yeah, I
In my
know.
defense, I didn't bugger the king up. I buggered the south up.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Wait, now
High
our
five.
military is
Thanks to the
slower
king,
than
the wizard might now go after the king.
I mean, either option there fucked us out, so.
anyway, Baron.
This box is particularly bad.
Oh yeah. Oh, by the ninth, what's the point of hanging the king in the first place?
Any
Get
reason for
rid
him?
of him.
It was everything. No, contested wreck.
Contested drag.
Ours. An opportunity, Your Serene Highness. A cursed ship sunk last week just off our coast. I request
remember
permission to
this.
salvage this wreckage. Cursed vessel's always full of valuable things.
They actually are, yeah.
What asshole's going to get in my way? This asshole is.
Wait.
Never!
It might be off your coast, but it's in our waters. And by the 9th, in fact, it's closer to our city of Serenza than any of yours.
On the map, it was closer to the Chiefs.
You liars!
That's the same stuff you said the last time. To the north.
We don't talk about last time. Anyways, I didn't say anything. That was my father. Probably. But you ceded those waters years ago in exchange for a chest of silver. You were having money problems. Your esteemed highness, esteemed council, don't let this liar fool you.
Oh.
Fellow chiefs of the north, I say we don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I am just gonna let
I
you guys
will-
do what you want here.
I will fund the next project of your choosing if you agree to support us in this claim.
The patricians are offering to support our next construction. How the
One
We do
of
the
the
same.
patricians. If the others approve, we will,
I can go with that. I can support the North. After all, the King is part of the North. And if the King approves of our salvage, we're more than happy.
Fund our military.
Okay, we allow the
happy.
patricians to do it.
Yep. I'll help fund your military, yep.
What? But it's in our waters.
The council's word is final, isn't it?
The person goes ahead and yields a great bounty for the patricians. Buys from Mthis, Sardi's
They're not
pearls,
already rich enough.
and a strange principle since everyone to sleep.
We have the money. We have the money to fund your constructions.
Deep in the south, a group of grandees watch silently as a blindfolded grandee Aliolo de la... Oh, yeah. Tries to stab a portrait of King Sven with a wooden stake. Okay.
Die, you fucker!
We did this at my granddaughter's 4th birthday with the earring of a pig.
Finally, Grandee Alrixio hits his mark, and a cheer erupts in the secluded villa.
Friends, honored guests, people of faith, the ninth god has spoken. Now begins the final stage of our plan, excommunication. Only one question remains. For which sin will the Archbishop excommunicate the king?
What is your final goal?
Oh, this is a bastard one.
I would say for going with the raised treasury. Damn it. I mean, from a peace stand, tyranny makes more sense. But
I'm just not very tyrannical. I only have 4 authority.
Oh yeah, right. He didn't spend money on rebuilding. Right. Let's go with that. I would say.
Yeah, he's spending money that could have actually helped a lot of people. Greedy bastard.
The grandees, are you gonna vote? There we go. Good enough.
It shall be done. We must now ensure that the king is seen as a greedy pig.
The final stage of the scheme, they must raise to at least 3,450.
Oh my god.
Jeez, the disparate.
I'm gonna get rid of Royal Gamble.
Yeah, you should get rid of Royal Gamble.
Yeah, I'm gonna replace it with Iron Choice. Okay. Let's see what's going on here.
Security descends the bounty for.
Oh no, of course it happened.
I knew it! It's the Cobras all over again! Your Majesty, you recall your bounty on spider legs. There have been certain financial irregularities surrounding the initiative.
We should have befriended the spiders.
Though the spider problem has already been solved, we've still got dozens of bounties being claimed every day, and in fact, we now owe the Adventurers Guild over 2,000 gold.
2,000 gold?
It is good. 2,053 to be exact.
This is actually not bad.
I took the liberty of asking the spy master to investigate.
You can give a giant middle finger to the grandees here.
My spies in the guild tell me that they're breeding giant spiders in basements across the kingdom. They've even bred a variety with extra legs.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's the Cobras. It's the Cobras.
This is obviously against the spirit of the agreement, but we didn't technically forbid it, so we still owe them 2,053 gold, legally speaking.
You should pay it. It's a legally binding contract that they agreed upon.
Yeah, it is a legally binding contract.
I would say we cancel the scheme and refuse to pay. I mean, how dare they?
No, we should cancel the scheme.
This is going to result in the Cobra problem.
I think we give the grandees a giant middle finger.
But that will give the patricians what they want. And undermines the authority of the king.
We're further from our victories than they are.
I'm gonna vote for that.
Furthest from it.
Yeah, we can't let these scoundrels get away with it. Come on.
Arrest
We can't let them get away with it.
We arrest them.
We don't have the military for it.
Well, there's still a chance.
Okay,
you
well,
have
we're not
an
gonna win.
extra chief.
Clearly.
It's not gonna end well.
Clearly, you
Can't
always
believe our
have
king
to
is
work with
stealing
the
from the
adventurers.
Oh, it's tied.
They're
That
gonna
means I get
release
to
the
pick.
spiders because
I'm gonna cancel it.
This is getting the result. This is gonna
this is the
result.
Cobras in India all over again.
Yep. Infuriated by your refusal to pay, the
Adventurers Guild goes on strike. I told you.
Across the kingdom, ghouls, hortlings, hobbits, and other monsters are
there
made to
we
run
go.
rampant. Dungeons erupt with eldritch horrors as ancient relics gather dust. The potion industry craters.
Yep.
To make matters worse, once the bounty is cancelled, the guild is no more using their spiders, so they simply release them into the wild.
I fucking
Thousands of
called
them.
it.
Oh shit!
But also spiders soon overrun the entire kingdom. The fields are swarming and webbing. Traveling the roads becomes an impossible risk. The peasants landed and the ninth god has abandoned them.
I
Mthis,
fucking
was it worth
called
saving
it.
the money?
Yeah, it's the coin.
Why would you ever think of not paying the fucking adventurers guild? My god.
Yep.
That's why you pay the bounty and cancel on them. Cancel them.
The
That was
military.
a logical thing to do.
Your
Anyway.
esteemed highness, I'm stunned, outraged, and incensed. I've been summoned to trial by the Inquisition on some nonsense fabricated charge. They're claiming I'm part of a cult because of the peculiar design of my crest. Don't know where it is. And how I have exactly 10 people at every meal and the strange noises from hidden chambers. It's ridiculous.
To be fair, that last one is very sus.
No one dares defend me on their own. They're too scared of the High Inquisitor. The trial is set, but the council must intervene, Your August Majesty.
Though she remains silent, the count is keenly aware of the High Inquisitor's steely gaze from across the chamber.
Fuck the Inquisitor. Search for a witness.
Yeah, I'm gonna
maybe.
say search for a witness.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all on the Inquisitor side.
Pray
but,
for a good outcome.
it's not search for a witness. I'm.
He distributed a proclamation among the patricians asking for witnesses of Aurelius' innocence. The patrician Sybil eventually comes forward, claiming to have known Aurelius since childhood and that his devotion to the ninth god is second to none. The High Inquisitor finds little solid evidence that could work against such an enthusiastic testimony. Reluctantly, she drops the charges and pays compensation to Aurelius, who sends you a small gift in thanks.
Very good.
This
How
is
dare I
actually
send
very
the gift to the
accurate
king?
because in the Middle Ages,
seriously, why would you
witnesses were like
possibly
the most
send it-
important
yeah.
thing during trials.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
especially, the higher the status.
My spymaster.
A coastal gladiator named Onyx has become remarkably popular in the arena.
Yes, I heard he threw a whole ox across the stadium.
God.
He's throwing even bigger words around these days. In his last match, he donned a crown and claimed he would be a better monarch than you would ever be.
His Majesty.
It's all a joke for now, but it's still seditious, and he has a significant following. He, or the other gladiators, or even the patricians at large, may decide to take this further.
But they're loyal. Like they're like fully loyal. Like so.
They're just
they though?
pretending to be like we did last time.
Depth below, I've never heard of this Onyx person. Why would he speak against the crown?
They're just not openly defiant.
Onyx needs to rein in this behavior. Aurelius nods approvingly. But all comes down to the council decision.
I think we should arrange an accident for Onyx.
Yeah,
Bodyguards.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Arrange a... wait, make me fight him!
Don't veto that. Do not veto that. Why did you veto that?
Guys, I don't want my bodyguards to fight him. I'm not sure they would be loyal to me over him.
I mean, that's
That's
a
fair.
good point. But
That is
also,
a-
it would be a
I
long
would say
fight
that
because they're all full of
Aurelius-
oil and stuff,
Yeah,
all covered in it,
yeah.
and so they'd be slipping around.
Fine.
yeah. No, like,
There's
you gotta
4 people
remember.
in the Chiefs now? Who joined?
Yeah. You got to remember, we ourselves
Ah.
do not want our gladiators to be the honor guard.
You should have.
Seriously, we didn't want that.
You have
The
to
Northerners should have voted for that Aurelius should fight the gladiator, but okay.
Yeah, but we need to spend some money here, so.
You have the
No,
spymaster
we
make
need
a
to save our
few.
money.
You have the spymaster make a few discreet arrangements. A few weeks later, she returns.
Onyx's last bout didn't go well, I fear. He had a bizarre accident with a trident. I'll spare you the details.
Please do. I've only just had breakfast.
His mocking commentary is over, and so is his life. That's the career of an athlete for you. You won't need to worry any further. No.
Okay, that actually went well.
Because of that, even though we voted for it.
Yeah, so you are already in your last stage here, so I need to not get too much money. Ugh.
Yeah.
You should
No,
lose some
please.
money.
Spend it.
Yeah, spend it on
Feel
us,
free to splurge.
on our military.
Oh, no.
Spiders.
Oh no!
We need to take care of the spiders.
Waking from sleep one
the
night, you hear the
adventurers don't
tippity
wanna
tap of many legs on the roof. When you appear at the window, the streets are draped in webbing.
Damn.
The giant spiders have finally infested the capital. A distant scream rings out as a watchman is dragged to his doom.
Hey, I paid good money for that watchman.
The military.
These damn spiders aren't letting me have a wink of sleep.
No, we never had the gladiator speak. Stay in there, your majesty. We'll sweep the palace.
I feel like that should have been barons using the Roman thing.
Your coastal
they're
gladiators.
patricians.
Your coastal gladiators venture out into the dark. Battle cries and chittering of spiders echo through the nights. Next morning, only a few honor guard are still alive. The rest are dead.
Oh, God.
Their bodies are swollen with poison. Dozens of spider bodies litter the corridors. The surviving gladiators are too traumatized to resume their duties. They resign and return to their homeland for the rest of their lives. They like to scream when they see a spider scuttling across their kitchen counter.
Yes! We got those incompetents out of position.
Last night, your majesty. The spiders are all dealt with. However, unless we do something, they'll be back.
Ugh.
Fund the military, if it's possible.
You should have arrested them in the first place.
Look,
You
not
should have-
paying them didn't end well. Are you sure it'd be wise to arrest the leader of them?
You know what? Fuck it. Let's arrest
Really
them. You know.
respected as hell.
The only thing I can
bad
say.
idea.
Our
to arrest
military is
them.
shit, so this won't go well.
It won't. But all of the other options don't go well either. This one has a chance of well. You know.
I think
Guess
I
we'll
think
have
we
to
should
learn
just
to
learn to live with
the
spiders
consequences
again.
of spider attacks.
I say we should grow repellent flowers around the palace.
No, we
Say
need
burn
to
them out.
make an example out of these
No,
adventures.
we have to live with the
Oh, this is gonna go so bad.
Clearly, the adventurers are to blame for it.
Yeah. I mean, this doesn't solve the spider problem at all. But we're kind of hoping this destabilizes the kingdom more.
This is
I'm
not
with Wilhelm on this. I don't think arresting the
so gonna
adventurer
go
leader is a
wrong.
smart
If
thing.
it works,
Probably
it
not
isn't.
the military that pays for it.
I've been waiting for years to take a crack at the guild. Let's see how those amateurs hold up against real soldiers.
famous
Oh,
last
God.
words. Famous last words.
Seconds before disaster.
This seems like a bad idea.
The next day, your troops stormed the guild outpost across the kingdom, as well as the central headquarters in the capital.
I can't look. I can't look.
Advantage adept fighters with plenty of tricks up their sleeves. Your soldiers find themselves blinded by magic dust as their battle opponents buffed by illegal potions. But your marshal's right. The adventurers are outnumbered and lack discipline.
Oh wow.
They flee as soon.
military would get fucked.
They flee,
Chilsies, well, fuck you!
they flee as soon as the going gets tough, and your troops take only minor casualties.
Look on the bright side.
Oh no!
If this was a
Oh,
failure.
no!
No! Fuck!
I told you it was a horrible idea.
Maybe the guild leaders are
Learn
fed
to
their
live with the
spiders.
spider attacks.
Oh, God.
You fool. No.
It has some spider problem, but at least justice has been done. Oh no! You
All
doomed
according to
us!
plan.
You better spend some money, Mthis.
Yeah, we might have...
Spend all the money.
Your quest money is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. When I die, I ask my crown be passed down to. The council hall is filled with nervous silence. My son. The assembled nobles break into a polite applause, but as in air, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom. That's you, BH.
Oh, cool. Your Greatness, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your son? What is his name?
Sven the Second.
Thank ye gods, your Greatness. I'm sure that those Sven the Second will grow to be a chip off the old block.
Congratulations
The
on
old
finding
spider
her.
block.
Oh, you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from your spy master soon.
What's happening?
Get farmland
Too
because
rich.
utterly burned.
But the farmland was burnt. Then destroyed by
Highness,
spiders.
Excellent news from beyond the sky. What? As your Greatness knows, I'm an amateur astronomer. Oh god. I have seen that a solar
Amateur
eclipse is a
indeed.
delay. Visible from the north. We must encourage the kingdom to gather beneath the dark sun and experience this once in a lifetime event.
But it sounds like an opportunity to burn money.
By the night, nay. An eclipse is a warning from the night god, a sign that the kingdom has fallen to shadow.
I mean,
All nobles start talking at once. Some are excited, some are horrified, but all are very loud.
It honestly does not matter.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say.
I mean, raising the farming would be the one that I think the monarch would want to approve. But no.
But the thing is,
No, we must
the
focus against protect
Grandees
against
win
evil.
soon.
I do like how this is straight up just being...
like, get rid of the adventurers, allow the grandees to win. I love it.
Yeah, I don't.
You don't fuck with wizards. You don't fuck with adventurers.
You don't fuck with
God.
spiders.
By the night, you shouldn't be encouraging this nonsense.
As word gets out about the impending soul events, visitors from across the kingdom drift over to the north. Let's see if I get. Oh no, I'm
Yes.
well.
Oh.
I think this might be the end.
Hey Sib, could you buy
They
us
have so much money. There's no way.
I'll support your fortress.
I mean, we promised house
They
without
did say
we got
they
money.
would fund our military.
I did say that.
Yeah. Agree with.
There.
Well, let's see what happens with excommunication. This is gonna be fun, isn't it?
Mthis, I will fund for an aqueduct if you will exhaust the treasury to 1,500 gold.
I would say, like,
he
if
can
I
do that
could.
whenever he wants.
Like, if I
I don't
could.
think he can.
Yeah,
You do
I
the
can't.
David, yeah. No. I am amused by that, though. And I am also... I'm amazed that my plan to arrest them worked.
30% chance, which was great.
which just hand the Grand Easter victory.
I thought that would go horribly.
Snipe. That was a bloody snipe. No one's... Sorry. Thank you.
Let's see what
Like,
happens.
no, that wasn't a snipe. I was consistently raising in response to it being raised.
Here it goes. The trial.
Trial. Okay.
You admire yourself in the
Well,
looking
for any
glass. The
adventurers
last
or
time you cleaned up this well was for your coronation. Now, how time flies. Lorna's already left, leaving you to get already alone. Once dressed in your best finery, it's a short and nervous carriage ride to the cathedral, the holy site upon which your excommunication trial will take place. The Archbishop greets you coldly. You spot your wife in the stands alongside her fellow grandees. She waves at you half-heartedly.
King Sven, you stand accused of greed and avarice, of hoarding your kingdom's wealth and letting the ninth god's children suffer needlessly. How do you plead?
Not guilty!
We'll see about
I'm
that.
not even willing to rebuild a town, dude.
For several hours, you're subjected to a grueling trial in which the countless witnesses are wheeled out to testify. Some of them you don't even recognize.
And then he compensated my life savings for missing a single tax payment.
That never happened! But your forces are swept aside as you weren't even there. Is this a trial or a witch hunt? More tales of your misdeeds pour out. Your lack of farming subsidies, your mishandling of the treasury, even your northern heritage and lack of devotion to the ninth.
Yeah, that's a real problem.
Finally, your wife steps up to the docket, avoiding your gaze. How could you? No one pays you any mind. Luna tearfully recalls the time you lost your temper after a stressful council session and shouted at her for disturbing you. Doesn't matter for what it's a lie, or that it's barely relevant to the excommunication. Everyone gasps and mutters like a troop of performing monkeys. By the end of the trial, the Archbishop looks down on you with withering disapproval. You're not sure if he's also acting, or if he really believes in this outrageous performance.
Your Highness, King Sven, you have committed grave crimes against the ninth god and his subjects. As such, I hereby excommunicate you from the Church of the Ninth God.
Gasp and murmurs echo around the chamber. A few grandees turn to whisper to each other, looking smug.
But you can come back to the north.
You're a member of the Church. You may not hold any official title for the rest of your accursed life, including King.
I won't abdicate. You can't make me.
It's not a matter of abdication, Sven. By the law of the holder of the crown must be a member of the church. You are simply no longer the king. And while we are here, why not crown your successor? We wouldn't want to a troublesome interregnum, wouldn't we? I believe the Archbishop has the holy oils ready to go.
You'll crown Sven II?
Oh, don't be silly. Your lineage is beyond tainted. The heir of an excommunicated king inherit the throne? Never. Now, if you please, Your great and wise holiness.
The grandees gesture to the archbishop, who immediately starts another ceremony. The other nobles' mouths are agape, but none try to stop it. By the end of the day, Queen Nadia has kicked you out of the palace along with young Sven II, leaving you penniless on the capital streets. None of the other nobles dare to help you. All you can do is beg for scraps and hope the grandees don't decide to tie up loose ends. The ex-King Sven wandered the streets, reduced to the status of a beggar. Everywhere he went, he was greeted with kicks and curses, before finally dying of an infected blister. The thieves abandoned their hopes of Othild's horn, which passed into legend once more. A treasure fit only for seducing adventurers into the frozen wastes, where ice giants of hypothermia await them. The patricians' attempt to worm their way into the palace was uncovered. A number of arrests were made. The Lord Patrician Abetus ended his life chained upside down to a dungeon wall.
What?
In the wake of the scandal, the grandees swept happily into the sudden power vacuum. After all, Nadia's religious credentials were beyond question. However, the grandees were soon surprised to find that the new queen was more independent than they had calculated. And that was our second game with this dynasty.
When the greedy indeed.
If we continue, I will be playing as this lady on this dynasty.
Yeah.
Holy
Let's do
shit!
it.
I know
Still
I
keeps
can't
the
continue
money.
today.
Oh my
so-
god! the next. Oh my god, she keeps the money.
Yes, she does.
Let's do it.
Well, let's do it, but we need to take a break because I need to eat.
Yes, like
I
I
just
say we should do.
can't,
I say we should
so-
do this tomorrow or another day.